A new national network of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community legal workers is urging the federal government to commit to closing the gap. Members have signed a document calling on the Labor government to deliver systemic and structural change for First Nations people in areas such as adult and youth incarceration, education and mental health. Bobbi Murray is the Aboriginal Engagement and Development Coordinator with Community Legal Centres New South Wales and joins us now from Wamberal on the New South Wales Central Coast. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, tell me, what is it that you're calling for from the federal government?
So we're looking for action. Look, now is the time now that Labor government are in power, we're looking for action that they've already committed to, really. The National Partnership Agreement for Closing the Gap is something they've already agreed to, and this is a bold time for them to actually do their job and do what they say that they were going to do.
And you're right, there have been those commitments that have been made. Is it concerned that there just hasn't been the action to follow that commitment that's driven this particular call today?
That's right. I mean, the review that we have put our submission on is recommendations on recommendations. The Aboriginal community of this country has been asked to do recommendations and consultant about these kinds of things for generations. And the government knows that these are the things that we've been telling people for years, for centuries. So, this is not new to them. We just want them to actually, take some action on some of those things.
Bobbi, tell me, what is the biggest priority, the most pressing need for action to be taken on?
It all stems back to stopping the stolen generations. We feel that that everything is linked to each other. The stolen generations. It all starts with removal from children from out of home. A little bit nervous. Removal
of children from out-of-home care. Is the concern that there might be fear of another stolen generation, which has been made by some in the community?
Well, we don't feel that the stolen generations is actually has stopped. A lot of people don't realise that removal of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children today is actually higher than the height of the stolen generations. So this all affects, when children are removed from their homes, they lose that sense of identity. We know this. This all affects, their engagement in schools. They're at a higher risk of suicides. They're at a higher risk of their health, and they're at a higher risk of their physical health. So their mental well-being, all of these things that sort of that link into each other. We know that, a lot of these kids are more likely to be incarcerated themselves as well. So it's all a big circle.
And so for anyone who's not familiar, can you just talk us through what is out-of-home care and how does that work?
So out-of-home care is literally when a child is removed from their home. They are then deemed to be cared for by DCJ, by either in foster care or by somebody else that they deem appropriate.
And what is the issue that you have with that particular system? Is it not working?
It's not working, no. There are more and more children being removed from their homes, but what we're looking at is we want those children to be cared for by other family members. So what is called kinship care. But it's making it more and more difficult for family members to be kinship carers because Aboriginal people are more likely to be targeted by everything, really. So they're more likely to have had some sort of criminal conviction when they are a juvenile or just have been put into foster care themselves as they were children. So this all affects what we call the working with children's checks, which deems those people inappropriate as carers.
Well, look, a lot of issues that you've raised, and certainly a strong call to action to the government. Bobbi Murray from the Community Legal Centres New South Wales, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.